In the late 1970s, the Philippines did have a nuclear power plant, the Bataan Nuclear Power Plant, which was built during the Marcos regime but was never operated due to safety concerns and political opposition. The Philippines is heavily reliant on imported fossil fuels, particularly oil and coal, to generate electricity. This dependence on imported energy sources has led to high energy prices and vulnerability to price fluctuations in the global market. In recent years, there have been efforts to revive discussions about nuclear energy as a source of power for the Philippines, particularly as the country seeks to diversify its energy mix and reduce its dependence on fossil fuels. However, there are still concerns about the safety and cost of building and operating nuclear power plants, as well as the management of nuclear waste. Nuclear energy is the energy source found in an atom's nucleus, or core. Once extracted, this energy can be used to produce electricity by creating nuclear fission in a reactor through two kinds of atomic reaction: nuclear fusion and nuclear fission. There are some advantages in nuclear energy, such as overall low cost of operation. The cost of generating electricity is cheaper and more sustainable than other forms of energy such as oil, coal, and gas. Consistent source of energy. Nuclear power has a consistent and predictable output. It is not affected by weather conditions compared to other sources such as wind and solar power. Generates low amounts of pollution. The overall pollutant generation from nuclear plants is relatively modest compared with fossil fuel energy generation. Nuclear energy is a promising alternate and reliable energy resource for future electricity needs. However, there are numerous environmental impacts in the future. Expensive to construct. Nuclear power plants are affordable to operate but are relatively expensive to construct. Generation of radioactive waste. The waste must be stored in secure facilities to avoid polluting the environment. Radiation is not harmful in small quantities, but radioactive waste from nuclear plants is hazardous. Safety concerns. Nuclear energy can be dangerous if not managed properly. Nuclear accidents can have catastrophic consequences, and there are concerns about the long-term health effects of exposure to nuclear radiation. It is important to note that any decision to pursue nuclear energy in the Philippines would require significant investment and a long-term commitment from the government. There are also significant regulatory and safety considerations that would need to be addressed before any nuclear power plant could be built and operated in the country.